Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to get a lot of hate mail for this, but don't ever do this. Don't ever do what I'm doing to attempt. Now this is the wrong way to do it, but I'm stuck in a position right now where I'm up against some time frames here. Should have did this before, but okay, so this is the theory. I'm going to put my mic over here. Okay, what I'm doing is that I've done this before, done this many times, but this is not recommended because if you smack on this too hard, you're hammering against the thrust bearing on the main cap in the back of the Chevy small blocks. But what I'm doing is that, as you see, I smacked it in with a small dead blow hammer just to get it settled in there. I'm actually tightening up the bolt, the center bolt here. Now the major thing is that my installer does not fit these lt1s because they have such the 7/16 fine thread bolt in here, so this is kind of like the alternative. So what I'm doing is that as I'm smacking it in, I'm tightening the bolt down, applying pressure to the hub without over tightening the bolt. So I'm getting the enough thread engagement in there. So I'm just tightening it, putting some pressure on the hub, and then I'm going to smack it gently, and then I'll know if it moved just by if the bolt loosens up. See, now it got loose, and I'm tightening it. And I'm putting pressure on the hub so I don't have to hit it as hard to get it onto the thing. And I'm not whacking it, I'm hitting it, I guess, ever so gently. So the reason I'm using the piece of wood and not hitting it directly, obviously, is just so it absorbs some of the impact. And I'm using a smaller wrench, not cranking down on it, just enough to apply pressure. Because we don't want to strip out the threads to the crank. Alright, let's see where we are with the threads. Alright. No stripped out threads. All right, so you guys get the concept. So we're just running it little by little, putting pressure on the hub. So once again, I do not recommend this to the people who don't know what they're doing. But I'm showing you that you're not supposed to do, but I do it. We are doing this because I don't have the proper installation tool because of these lt1s have such a small 7/16 crank bolts. So all the installation tools are made for a bigger bolt setup on here, so it's almost impossible to get these hubs on. Now the other alternative is to get a threaded rod. I've tried every way to get a threaded rod around here, couldn't get it in time, so I'm resorting to this. So once again, I keep on repeating myself, this is not the thing to do, but in a pinch you can do it if you do it the right way. I'll go over it one last time. What I did is that I smacked the hub on with a soft blow hammer or something similar to that. I install the bolt without the washer on there, and I slowly drag it down, feeling the threads with a small type of ratchet such as this. So I'm not over, so I can feel what I'm doing. Now what that's doing is that when you're tightening down, it's applying pressure to the hub. So when you hit it with a hammer and a piece of block of wood like this, it absorbs, and it's easier to push down. You're not just smacking it on without any kind of cushion, as I call it, with that that the wood applies. All right, let me think. All you keyboard warriors out there, keep on typing. Goodbye.